I don't like how when I hit record it gets really dark. Artie Vargas, he said let's keep this under a minute.
Let's keep this under 1 minute. The quickest Selfie review ever. Guillermo del Toro's
Crimson Peak.
Stay away from Crimson Peak.
That's what the ghost said. That's not what I'm saying.
Bo, you don't really watch marketing. I watch everything I could get my hands on in terms of internet clips, exclusive clips, trailers. So what did you think? Did you know anything going into this?
Nah, man. I didn't watch any trailers or anything. I just knew it was Guillermo del Toro, whose name is hard to say, and it's a little bit of a horror film is what I was expecting.
Yeah, I really think they
I was expecting kind of a Pan's Labyrinth kind of thing, maybe a little scarier.
Something, I mean, almost like he could have almost just produced this. I mean, his trademark look, beautiful look is on here. The acting's amazing. But I think he was kind of boring, and I think most people walking into this probably were disappointed thinking it was going to be like a supernatural, The Others kind of horror movie for Halloween, and I guarantee you most people in this audience were bored as hell.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, one dude at least was into it. He was yelling out stuff.
I think he was doing that just to keep himself entertained. But again, I love it. Beautifully acted, beautifully produced, made. Lighting was amazing. As us being film people, I enjoyed it, but I can see somebody that doesn't know who Guillermo del Toro is and would be bored as hell if they were expecting a horror movie. Going into expecting a gothic romance.
Yeah.
They marketed it really wrong. That's the problem with marketing, Bo. You hate that. They marketed it so fucked up. Yeah. It's going to piss people off.
Well, I mean, even without the marketing, though, me coming in, sight unseen, not seeing any trailers, I was expecting it to be a little scarier than what they gave us.
Well, that too. I mean, it was kind of, it had the moments, but it was very cliche. Yeah. Very like,
you know what
even the piano was going, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. It was, I love Guillermo del Toro, but this could have been produced by him and it still would have been.
The biggest problem is they show you the monsters through the whole flick.
And I was also expecting kind of a bigger finale than that. I was expecting them to come out of the, I don't want to give it, the spoilers, it doesn't matter for me.
Spoilers are on.
I was expecting the ending finale, these creatures going to come out and attack that woman, the bloody clay monsters. You know, to come out and I don't know, something
but
big.
That would be kind of cliche too.
Well, this whole movie was cliche, so at that point, fuck it, give it to us. Give us what we want.
You know what, this was like a wannabe Shining. It was like a PG-13 Shining.
It had a lot of Shining elements. I noticed that with
the red and the hallways and the, you know what I mean, and like the bathtub and the, right?
Yeah, totally.
When she was throwing her papers into the fire, she's like, "Oh, you wanted to be a writer, huh? With your typewriter?"
And I wanted to go more into the writing. Like, I wanted to hear more of the story, I guess. Yeah. I know you kind of always expect what you want, but watching this, there was a lot of things that were cliche, then some of the cliche things that should have happened didn't. I don't know. It didn't pan out for me. Not a horrible movie by any means. I think it was just marketed wrong. Totally Guillermo del Toro's. His name is hard to say, huh?
It's really
I stutter
hard to
every
say.
time I say it. Yeah. And I'm supposed to be Mexican, but Hispanic. Guillermo del Toro, trademark stamp. But I just think it was marketed wrong, but I still give it I wouldn't even really watch this again per se, other than looking at the production design of it. But otherwise, it was a decent movie to enjoy, but I'll never really go back to it. I'd rather watch Pan's Labyrinth or Hellboy or...
Yeah, there's a little splash of Death Becomes Her there at the end.
Clong!
Right? It was there. A little bit of Death Becomes Her. If you guys don't know what that is, go watch that instead of this.
Death Becomes Her is awesome. I love that movie. Robert Zemeckis, one of his best little campy fun movies. Check it out, Death Becomes Her.
Yeah, I'd recommend.
1992,
I'd recommend The Shining and Death Becomes Her
Pan's
Labyrinth. And what else did this kind of rip off?
The Others. I liked Nicole Kidman. That was still kind of a freaky movie.
Those were all better than
I hate to compare that to Guillermo del Toro, but still, if you're going into it as a film guy, I think you'll enjoy it. It has an average viewer. I think they'll be a little disappointed, only because it was marketed wrong, but I'm not going to keep repeating myself.
Yeah. Sometimes I think Guillermo del Toro should be a colorist instead of a director.
Or a production designer.
Or a production designer.
But great acting, though. Loki's amazing, and the guy from Pacific Rim was cool, and the chick was... I liked, actually, I kind of thought the crazy sister was kind of hot.
Let's take this show on the road.
Anyway,
Jessica Chastain is always peculiarly attractive to me.
Yeah. Was that the blonde from...
Her skin is like a little too tight on her bones. You know what I mean? It's like there's nothing in between there. You know what I mean? I wonder if you cut her, would she bleed? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, No, but I'm going off about yeah. Yeah. So Jessica Chastain. Yeah. I guess that's about all I could say about her. Yeah. So go see it or not? I say not.
I say rent it on Redbox or watch it on Telemundo. No, that's disrespectful. Rent it on Redbox and expect like a gothic romance.
Yeah. Or if you're one of those people who just like to go to movies just for the way they look, I mean, then definitely go see it.
Exactly.
Because it did look good.
It did.
It did. It looked like a God, his name is hard to say.
Guillermo del Toro.
Anybody out there ever able to say his name on the first try?
Probably not even him.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I had to make sure it was over 5 minutes.
Happy Halloween, guys. Enjoy.